Hello everyone, and this is Common and Cam, and today I have more Transformers Cyberverse news, and it's the characters themselves. The Hasbro website, the Transformers page, has updated Cyberverse and has given us bios and the looks of all Autobots and Decepticons. Let's talk about the Autobots to begin with, so without further ado, Bumblebee's bio is record scratch, freeze frame, yep, that's me. Bumblebee. I bet you've been wondering how I got here. I would tell you, but I've kinda lost all my memories. Once I'm done showing the Decepticons who's boss, I'm going to get my memories back and meet up with the rest of the Autobots. I've got a funny feeling that my powers are even more epic than I can imagine. This is going to be awesome. So that right there in itself is a basic summary of what the show is going to be like. The flashbacks, the sort of recovering the memories that WINDBLADE is going to be helping them out because they're best friends in all of this. So with Optimus Prime, of course I know Optimus Prime. He's legendary. He and I are close personal friends. I'm practically his right hand bot, which proves he's got really good taste. Optimus Prime is the best leader an Autobot can ask for, and the worst nightmare a Decepticon can imagine. If you're looking for a hero, this is your bot. Autobots roll out. Is it not as cool when I say it? Now what he says about WINDBLADE? WINDBLADE works really hard to keep me out of trouble, which is no easy task. She's super cool. Once the Decepticons come around, it's no more Miss Nice Bot. No one can give those Decepticon seeker jets a fly for their money like WINDBLADE can. She's got the whole nothing can stop me from saving the universe going on. And once WINDBLADE puts her mind to something, she is unstoppable. Now moving on to GRIMLOCK, obviously we know him as the legendary Dinobot, and there's no one I'd rather roll out with than GRIMLOCK. He's always looking out for his friends when he's in bot mode. GRIMLOCK is one of the smartest talking bots around. In T-Rex mode, he's less about the talking and more about the smashing. He rerouted his circuits to increase his T-Rex power, and let's just say, it worked. Pro tip, don't make my mistake and high-five him after a fight. He may have his little arms in T-Rex mode, but he's ridiculously strong. And I think that's kind of funny how in robot mode he's actually a smooth talking kind of guy, but in robot mode it kind of shows you his anger side obviously, so it's kind of interesting how they've switched that up a little bit. Moving on, we have Wheeljack. Wheeljack is totally brilliant. He's always investing the neatest stuff, weapons, armor, explosive, the works. I don't know how we would battle the Decepticons without him. Okay, so sometimes he blows things up. He just gets really worked up with new inventions. That's pretty much Wheeljack in a nutshell. Of course we know him as the enthusiastic inventor. Next up we have Ratchet, the selfless medic. Ratchet is the most dedicated friend and bot you could ever ask for. He's always patching us up after nasty battles, and he's loyal to the Autobot cause. His healing skills are so good. Every bot in the galaxy wants him as their medical officer. He spends so much time taking care of others. Sometimes we have to remind him to look out for himself as well. Bumblebee's really doing it with these character bios. He's so sweet. Next up we have Hot Rod, and his design is really amazing. I think the most dangerous mission a bot could possibly volunteer for, Hot Rod will be there. Racing into battle without thinking twice about it. Some of the older Autobots might call him a show-off, but he's my favourite person to pull off reckless stunts with. Hot Rod is always down for a friendly race, to prove he rules the roads. Just be prepared for him to demand infinite do-overs until he finally wins. And let's move on to PROWL, the military strategist. Hello, it is me, PROWL. I am very serious and important Autobot. I do not like anything that is orderly. Protocol is my favourite. Haha, kidding guys. It's me, Bumblebee, doing my PROWL impersonation. Gee Bumblebee, you're quite the joker. PROWL does some great stuff for the Autobot. He's patient, loyal, and super smart. It's my goal in life to teach him the meaning of fun. And last but not least, we have Blur. His function is high-speed intelligence agent. Blur? Where is Blur? Oh, he's gone again. Blur is the fastest bot in the galaxy. If he's around, you're getting left in the dust. And he's always going so fast like this that no one can ever figure out what he's trying to say. Deep breath. Wow, I don't know how Blur can talk like that all the time. No wonder we can't keep up with him, and he's always driving circles around the Decepticons. So that's the Autobots for you guys. Really nice looking designs from each and every one of them. I really do like this site, the way how they've laid it out. Bumblebee also narrates for the Decepticons as well. So first off we've got Megatron, the tyrannical leader. Megatron is bad news, ruthless, cruel, and how do I say this nicely, evil to the core. I can't believe Optimus Prime was ever friends with this guy, but don't worry humans, the Autobots are here to stop him from achieving total world domination. Thwarting his corrupted plans is one of my favourite pastimes. Next up we have Thundercracker, the elite seeker. Thundercracker is such a typical seeker, thinking he's the best of the best, just because he can fly, but all he's really good at is getting in my way. Good thing I'm way over prepared to outmatch a seeker hench bot. Thundercracker can launch all the sky attacks he wants. I'm not worried. Seekers are so overrated anyway. Thundercracker brings the muscle, but Team Autobot brings the victory. I like how they've differentiated him a little bit compared to Starscream. They've kind of changed, well, obviously changed his head sculpt and changed a little few aspects on his body as well. Now moving on to Starscream. Starscream. Obviously the Decepticons are not nice dudes, but Starscream is extra cunning. He'll sell you out to Megatron, and then he'll sell Megatron out to whoever offers him power. He's a rude dude who doesn't know anything about loyalty. If it hit him in the face, he doesn't seem to like me very much, which is his loss. He must know that once I come around, he'll be taking losses left and right. In this show, he is still the scheming second in command. Moving on, we have Shadow Striker, a new character that's been introduced to the Transformers series, so let's see what she's all about. Her function is a vengeful warrior. I have 2 words for Shadow Striker. Not nice. She's always stomping around, glaring at everyone calling us fools, trying to blast us with plasma. Oh, and she's on a mission to destroy planet Earth. No biggie. The Decepticons are always up to something especially evil. I just don't understand why she has to be so mean about it. Word to the rise, if you see a plasma blaster in her hands, duck. So she's going to be a new interesting character. I really do like the look of her design with the eye aspects, sort of this sort of Terminator kind of feel a little bit. And she looks like to be a nice looking car mode with her front chest, kind of look like in a sports car. Next up we have Shockwave, and for some reason this dude design, you can see it very carefully, he's got a mini eye on the top of his head. I don't know what that's about, but anyway, let's look at his bio. Shockwave is devious, brilliant, and totally mad. Stay away from his creepy laboratory unless you want to become a warped science experiment. Plus, he's always inventing evil weapons for the Decepticons that make my job way harder. I'm not scared so much, but this guy gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel about the mini little eye on top of his head. I wish that could go away. I've only just noticed that until now, but still, his design is looking pretty badass. Next up we have SLIPSTREAM. Now she is good at telling others what to do, and also really good at strategizing ways to stop the Autobots. A great combo for trying to destroy the Earth. Not a great combo for me, don't tell her I said this, she's actually got some pretty impressive leadership skills. You know, in a diabolical sort of way. So yes, we already know about SLIPSTREAM, that she's going to be the leader of the Seekers, and it's going to be done in a very different way. Of course, we know Starscream's still the second in command. He's like second in command to all of the other Decepticons, and I think with the specific Seekers, SLIPSTREAM is going to take that position while Starscream has to deal with all of them. So no worries about that. Starscream's still in charge, but SLIPSTREAM will be in charge of the specific Seekers. Next up we have SOUNDWAVE, and another badass design we can see right off the bat. And SOUNDWAVE gives me a serious headache. Literally, he's always eavesdropping on our plans by messing with our electronic impulsors, or something along those evil lines. SOUNDWAVE is ice cold. I don't think I've ever seen him smile. I know being a master spy is a serious business, but come on, live a little. Well, BUMBLEBEE, I don't think the guy can smile when he's got a mouth plate. And last but not least, we have Acid Storm, a new character introduced to the series like this. Now with Acid Storm, he is a menacing Seeker, and oh Acid Storm, another member of the Seeker Goon Squad, led by Starscream. Now this is very contradictory here. It said that SLIPSTREAM originally was going to be the leader of the Seekers, so we're probably going to see some sort of shift in dynamic or something. I'm not quite sure. Is SLIPSTREAM in charge of a different group, or is she trying to overthrow Starscream? I don't know guys, I guess we'll have to find out how that really plays out, but carrying on. Normally I'd say that I'm not so afraid to take on a henchbot, but does this super not fun thing where he manipulates the weather to create toxic rain. That's seriously not cool. Plus, Acid Storm spends all of his free time chasing my friends and me around the Earth. Personally, I think the dude needs more of a productive hobby. So there we have it guys, they're the Autobots and Decepticons, and really cool looking design. Some people were really worried on how this would turn out. I was fairly optimistic. I was like, this does have a potential shot, but I still need to see it in animation to see if it really works. That's kind of how it was with Robots in Disguise. I really liked the look of the designs to begin with, but when it came to animation form, it was a little different. So I don't know guys, but these are all the character designs, and it really is amazing seeing all of these in action. It's very good now they're starting to really promote this, and I can only imagine now that in any day now we will get the trailer for it, and obviously you can expect my reaction and my review of that as well. So for more Transformers news, especially on Cyberverse, be sure to subscribe to get all of that. This has been Common and Cam, and until the next time, goodbye.